All right, that's more like it. Good morning and early afternoon collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Child, y'all be thinking I be coming up with these titles, and I don't. Not all the time. Most of the time, though. The point I'm making is for this particular read, the energy I'm picking up, I literally heard someone say this in my voice. And it's like some older women. Somebody's ancestors literally gave me this title. If they're not my ancestors, but somebody. This is not about some masculine that needs to leave somebody that's karmic and come be with you. This is somebody's ancestors that are in a higher vibration that want somebody to get in alignment. And I literally heard it's 2 to 3 women say, "Oh my God, how many times is he gonna leave this hoe?" I literally heard, I literally heard like 3 voices, very clear, and it was 3 women, and they all of them was talking, and one of them said, "How many times is he gonna leave this hoe?" Just like that, I promise you. And I'm picking up on a masculine that is not on their path, that's supposed to be, that might belong to a very important spiritual family and might have an important lineage, but they need this person to get a lesson so that they can get in alignment. Maybe some of those people need to come back here on earth, but they can't come back until the conditions are right, until something, a generational curse in the family is broken and it's safe to, come through. You understand? So whoever this person is, it's not someone coming toward you, not in the reading yet. I'm not picking up on that. This is somebody that is in some energy where, no, it's over this time for good. I'm sure of it. You're not chosen. You're not anointed. You're not in alignment for me. You were not meant for me. I was in lust. I'm walking away for good. And the woman is like, give me more time. I know I can do something. And somebody don't realize, when y'all gonna realize that y'all been hoodwinked and bamboozled? When you gonna realize that that old silver-tongued devil Lucifer uh tricked your ass? He promised you that if you got into a rebellion against God, that y'all would take over, hog tie God, throw him in the backyard, bury him along with everybody that supported him, and y'all would all have a new position in the new government he was going to bring forth, and that you're going to take everything. And instead, you got your behind whooped. Instead, you got your behind whooped, and you got kicked out of heaven, and you fell into a lower vibration. But Lucifer made you all these promises that he knew he couldn't beat his brother God. I'm just talking based off the story, and it's like some energy where uh when they were trying to get people to come to Greenland and settle Greenland, and when they were trying to sell Greenland to people, everybody knows geography, knows Greenland is full of ice, snow, and it has horrible weather, and it's not like a Jamaica or a Caribbean climate. It's very cold there. That's why they called it Greenland, so that they could convince people that, wow, Greenland, I bet the grass is green, I bet fruit is falling off of all the trees and it's exotic. You understand? Somebody sold somebody a dream by naming something, calling something different, calling evil good and good evil. You understand? They called it Greenland because they wanted you to believe that the land was green, and then the sun was in the sky and fruit was coming off the trees. But it was actually a barren, cold, it was a cold, barren place no one wanted to be, that's isolated. Okay. And whoever this karmic energy is I'm picking up on, they promise this person abundance and wealth by doing things out of their lower nature, by stealing from people, by causing people mishaps and misfortune. And they promised they would become abundant in living that type of lifestyle, and that they would get money off of hurting people. And they're finding out that this karmic has an abandoned mine shaft graveyard of a brain. Their brain cells are dead. Their womb for manifesting is an abandoned graveyard where nothing fruitful is cultivated, which is why they would tell them and sell them a dream. If we're toxic and we're wicked and we're evil and we do harm and we take from the weak and rob and steal from the poor, we can live a good life. And this man fell for it because the karmic had a big booty and maybe big boobs too. Okay. And they've been going back and forth in their head because every time this person leaves that karmic and says, I made up my mind, it's never going to work, I'm going. Never mind. I'm just, the more I'm connected with you and I listen to your stupid ideas and then I do it, we end up further and further down the scale and we lose more and more money. And it's harder and harder for us to make a comeback. Every time you give me another idea or something to do, I fall deeper in the hole, I lose more money, and I can't even make it back to the bad position we were already in. We end up in a worse position. You understand? And then they'll be like, okay, that's it. No, I wish I could get my divine counterpart back, but I can't. So I'm going to have to just get out here and figure something out and try to recoup what losses I can right now. You understand? But the problem is, the real problem we're having here, this person, their ancestors have seen it before. They've seen this person be convinced, realize, see the truth about living this toxic lifestyle and walk away. And then they've seen the person fall into lust. And they're like, no, but I'm superficial and I haven't healed my self-esteem yet. And I still need to be with this person for validation. And then before long, they're trying to help that person to still abuse power and get done whatever criminal things they have them doing and participating in. And the problem is, then they take another loss, and it's even harder to recover from already being in a weakened position. And they make up their mind, and they're like, "No, that is it. That is it, Shaquana. I'm done. No, Kiki Lolo, Shanae, nay. That is it. I'm done. I'm done. Where am I going to get some more? Where am I going to get another car? Where am I going to? Oh my God, I'm in foreclosure. Oh my, what are you doing? What are you doing? We don't have any, we used all our money in reserves because you said that you were sure this time you had the right person that had the power to do a death spell and get rid of this person that's like a thorn in our side, which we never even tried them. And now we can't get rid of them. And we're tied into legal issues for trying to steal from them and manipulate them and come and have them followed. I'm already in legal trouble because of you. Okay. So somebody's ancestors are so tired. All right. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Working out for me. Working out for me. Working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. 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 Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Unfroze. It's like a game of freeze tag over here. All right, so just to wrap it up real quick, somebody's ancestors don't want to have reincarnate into no mess. And, they can see from beyond, because you're conscious and aware before you come back to Earth. It's not until right when, you enter the womb and come through that everything goes into your subconscious mind and you're only going to operate out of your conscious mind. Now, there are some freak cases where a person can reincarnate and come back and they actually do actively remember their past life as a child. There was a story in East India, of a little girl that had died in a stream of water. And then a few years later, she came back maybe a year later through another family. But when she got old enough to talk, I think like around the age of 6 or 7, she told her parents that they were not her parents. She said she knew where her parents were, and she said she drowned in a stream. And she took them to the stream. They did a news story about it. She took them to the stream where she drowned at, and she pointed her parents out. And literally, she was born by, I guess, some freak accident, or maybe it was supposed to happen, with the memory of who she was when she died in a past life as a child. and came right back. So it's like somebody's ancestors, they don't want to come back to no mess. They're like, no, I don't like, I'm not coming back in the 80s. Damn you. They're like, yeah, but there's some lessons in there. You gotta, no, I'm not coming back in the 80s or the 90s. No, because I looked at my kids. I looked at what they done did, and they living in squalor over there. I'm gonna wait until they get it right. Wait a few more generations until somebody gets on the right path and make money and get it the right way and get some good karma. Then I'm gonna come through that. I'm not coming into this mess right now. Okay. So somebody's ancestors are wanting and needing for their son, okay, or whoever this man is connected to them. And he's a man on earth, of course. Your soul is not, it's unisex. And they want this person to clear the way for them. They want this person to clear the way because some of them have to come back here and they don't want to come back into dysfunction. They don't want to come into poverty. They don't want to come into bad karma. So they want, and this is where a lot of times some people have a certain type of ranking and spiritual protection because your ancestors honor and revere you because they know that you're doing the work. So when they have to come back here again, they can come back to something that's not a mess and decent. That's where some of your protection comes from. That's where when you're in alignment with your ancestors and you're doing the right thing and they see you creating good karma and getting things in order and getting the family in order and teaching your kids the right thing to do, and you're investing your time and resources, your mind, body, spirit, and money wisely, they support you. And that's why they protect you and protect your money, because some of them know they have to come back through that same bloodline and they want to make sure they don't have to come back into no mess. Some of them look and be like, I'm gonna wait another 50 years. The hell with that. Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna go to not Nirvana. What's the place called? Tasita. Tasita heaven is what it's called. In Buddhism, it's called Tasita heaven, where certain highly spiritually ranked older souls, they go temporarily, where they might live a couple hundred years before they reincarnate and come back to earth and complete their final incarnations to self-mastery. Okay. And it's like, it's certain lessons that you have to take. So you have to make sure you choose the right parents to come through so that you can create whatever circumstance in childhood you need to put you on a path to get lessons. And a lot of the hard lessons you get, you even set up for yourself, believe it or not. Some of the obstacles are things you set up for yourself, and things that need to happen if you didn't get the lesson that are even harder for yourself. Because once you die and transition and become aware of your heart, whether it was light as a feather or not, and you become aware you didn't pass this test, you didn't pass that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you're pissed off. So while you're here and you're angry about some of your situations on earth, in actuality, you pick them out, your experiences, and you are happy to do it because some of them are painful. You pick a hard obstacle course, but if you pass it, that it's going to help you in the long run, the long run of your soul's journey. You understand? Of course, your carnal mind here on earth is gonna. Why would I want to go through that? Why would I want to be in a relationship with a narcissist for this amount of time? Why wouldn't I want everything the best experience? Because you're going to stay stagnant and you're not going to spiritually grow. And there are lessons you need to learn. And to get them mirrored, you have to have some friction in your life. That's why. But in the human carnal nature mind, you might see that as, why would I pick something like that? But when you're looking from a spiritual sense, where your consciousness is not come back to earth yet in the 3D, you're like, yes, that's what I'm going to need to happen. Ooh, I know I'm not going to like that. Can I send in a helper? Can I send in a helper for when I get this low? Okay. But I know this is a lesson I have to get, and I'm not going to remember, and I'm not going to get it if I make it too easy. I need to get punched in the eye so many times and so bad that I can't take it and I'm forced to leave, because I know my goofy ass is not going to leave this person. I know I'm not going to change this situation if it's not that bad. It's gonna. So how many notches you want to turn it up? 10 notches. Fit. You want to turn the pain up to 15, 20? Ooh, oh man, I don't want to go back to Earth. I don't know. That's gonna be bad. That is gonna be bad. Can you be one of the nurses at the hospital when I come there? And like give me some advice that'll help wake me up. Yeah, I got you. I'll be there. You understand? And then you reincarnate, and you needed an extreme situation to force a transformation in your life and force you to separate your energy from someone that's not good, force you to learn a lesson. Because if it wasn't as painful or if it wasn't as extreme or bad, you wouldn't have got the lesson and passed it. Okay. So I'm going on a rant because there's a woman out here that's a complete idiot that this man hasn't learned a lesson yet about lust and being easily influenced sexually into making bad choices and decisions and being a follower and not a leader and being tricked and fooled. Someone's ancestors want a man to tap into his intuition, and they want him to also discipline his sexual energy. They want him to discipline his sexual energy and learn how to balance his masculine and feminine energy. They want him to learn how to recognize a spirit, and they want him to be able to see through the physical and stop being shallow so that they'll stop getting tricked. They want him to operate out of logic instead of horniness and emotion and being manipulated. They want this man to get this lesson, okay? It's a really easy lesson for other people, but for this person, it's a very difficult thing because they're easily swayed by looks. They're easily swayed when they are sexually aroused, and they're trying to get them a lesson about being about their self-esteem, to work on their self-esteem, to not be emotionally codependent to validation by being connected to someone that looks a certain way when they're rotten on the inside. There are many lessons this person needs to get. So somebody's ancestor said, how many times is he gonna leave this hoe? Because I have a death and an ending here to a relationship that a masculine has with somebody. And that's as far as I got. There might be a call center that God is about to clear the room at. That's what I heard. There's a call center somewhere. Get out the way. It's coming down. So what I'm hearing is God is about to clear the room at a call center somewhere. Okay. And there's a woman that's a complete idiot. We know she's there. This person's ancestors don't like her. What is freedom in reverse? What is freedom in reverse? Okay. Yeah. Somebody keeps emotionally manipulating someone and gaslighting them. Somebody keeps on emotionally manipulating and gaslighting someone, and someone is childish and childlike. So they fall for it. I don't know. This woman might even talk to this man like she's a little girl because it turns him on. I'm sorry. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. This might like be a woman that she don't really talk like that, but when she's dealing with him, she might talk like a little girl a little bit because it makes him feel stronger or something, and it makes her seem like something like he's rescuing her, or y'all know them nasty ass men that like women that talk like little girls, grown women that seem to be an airhead and they talk in a little girl voice. Oh, I don't know. What does a hammer look like? Can you describe it for me? Okay, I'll go get it for you. You said it's silver. Okay, now, what's it? You said it's rubber, and how will I know which one is a hammer and which one is a screwdriver? You understand? They might like somebody in that energy. So, and of course, she's manipulating him. So this is someone that's gaslighting and manipulating whoever this masculine is. They could have a Pisces placement in their chart. Freedom in reverse. Somebody is heartbroken. What is this freedom in reverse? Maybe she does talk like that. The woman is a complete idiot. Freedom in reverse. What is freedom in the reverse? Something may not be going in someone's favor that was expecting to use magic to manifest something, to manifest causing some kind of imbalance. Okay. But somebody is aware of what someone might have been doing to slow somebody down, using magic to slow somebody down. And it's too much. It's too hard for these people to do magic on somebody, and they're not having victory and success. So something is the same. What's the Nine of Cups? Somebody can't recover. So I don't know. These people could be in trouble, and somebody can't recover from something, and because they're dealing with someone that has no emotional regulation, they have no intuition, they are unable to make good decisions, because they're not intuitive, or their intuition is thwarted and off, because their perception is the information, the light is bent in their third eye, okay, because they lack foresight. They perceive from a space of fear and anxiety, scarcity, okay. So they're not in proper alignment. So whatever communication they perceive, whether it's something visual or something, a download they get, if their perception is governed by the third eye. So the thing that this is something done in the mind space. The things that this person is perceiving that they can do and is a good idea, it's warped. It's warped because the light does not flow through them unimpeded. It's distorted light, and light is communication, energy, information, and their energy and information is distorted because they're not in alignment. So they keep orchestrating. They keep orchestrating things to try to win at all costs to do with this man, and it fails every time. Okay, what is surrender in the reverse? What is surrender in the reverse? Queen of Swords. Someone could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or surrender. Someone could be law enforcement or someone in charge of rules. Someone might be working on something right now, diligently. Okay, that has already accepted something. Somebody might have reversed. Okay, so somebody is working on something right now. King of Swords. Someone could be a Libra. Somebody that reversed an ending, doing something. The Five of Pentacle reverse. This could be someone that's losing their money, their health. They could be in bad health, or they kicked somebody out their energy, and they came back together with them. Oh, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So someone might be a water sign that could have reversed an ending with Libra, the Empress reverse, or an air sign, and they worked together on something, and they did not see with the Two of Swords that they couldn't accomplish it, of course, because they're spiritually blind, and it was too much of a burden, whatever they were trying to get away with doing. Because again, people that are spiritually blind make dumbass decisions. Now, and spiritually blind means your third eye is blocked. I don't mean everybody is able to like see the future and see things. Your third eye is not only about people that can actually see the future or see through their third eye clearly, or see the faces and images of people appear in midair. That's an extra ability some people do have, but everybody does have, well, most people, a third eye. And that is what governs your perception and your intuition. Okay. So that means, depending on how balanced your third eye is, depends how sharp your intuition is. Okay. And your foresight, intuition, your ability to calculate and perceive the most probable outcome that may turn out as a result of whatever you have added up, okay, or analyzed, okay, probabilities. That third eye has to do with like probabilities. You're very good at probabilities. You're very good at telling how many marbles are in a jar, how many jelly beans are in a jar. You know, you're able to calculate things in a certain sense, if you get me. In with situations, people, you're able to, like a Virgo knows how to put everything in their mind like a computer, and then come out with the most likely outcome based on all of the details of a situation concerning money, emotions, personality. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me about surrender in the reverse. It's like somebody does not want to surrender. So that's what that was. So when these people just going to accept that they do not have the power to do what it is they want to do? Surrender in the reverse. It's like they will not surrender to the divine and just accept that you don't have the power. It's like trying to fight somebody, like two brothers in a family, and this one brother always beats the other one up every time they start off with an argument about who got up from the chair first. And I just went to the bathroom. You can't sit in my seat. If you don't get out my seat, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Type energy. And every single time these two brothers in your family get in a fight, they get their, the younger brother gets their ass whooped. But he wants to fight him every single time. And everybody's sick and tired of it because they're like, you already know where this is gonna go. And it gets to the point where somebody goes to the bathroom, somebody sits in somebody's chair, and he come back from the bathroom, and now they're standing and about to have a conversation. Can you get up off my chair, please? And then everybody turn around and be like, just get out his chair because you already know where this is going. You literally already know where this is going. You already know y'all are going to argue back and forth. You're going to have words. And then y'all are going to end up fighting. The TV's going to get knocked down. We all going to get an ass whooping. He's going to whoop your ass. And then you're going to keep trying to get up and you're not going to be able to. And then nobody's going to be able to watch TV. Just stop. Just stop. Leave him alone. Just let it go. Okay? Just let it go. Walk away. So these people don't want to surrender. They know they don't have more power than you. They know that they're powerless. They know that they're not connected to God. They know that they sold their soul to the devil, and that's where their power comes from. And they know that is a lower vibrational energy, and it's not the source of God's power that you have. They know this. They already know this, but they still gonna keep trying. But then again, it does make sense because roaches or water bugs, cockroaches, they know when you get them that when you finally catch their ass, you're going to squash them and kill them. They know that. They already know. They already know this, but they don't care. They'll take off running fast as shit and jump in the air and try to fly and land somewhere else. I think they Buzz Lightyear, jump into the air. I'm flying. No, it's fancy landing. You're gonna die, right? I don't care how fast you run. Oh, watch me. Yeah, watch me, you cockroaches. They know. And these people act and behave like cockroaches. They do. They're very stubborn. They don't care. They're going to try it anyway. They're going to try to come into your house anyway. It don't matter. You can wipe your floors down with bleach, your whole kitchen down with bleach, everything spray in your bathroom with bleach, and clean out a gun. No food left out on nothing. But they're still going to try to come in anyway. And no matter, even if they do try it, they know they're going to die. They don't care. I'm going to try anyway. I don't care because I'm a cockroach. So that's the energy of these people. That is the energy of these people. What is illness in the reverse? The Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Okay. Illness in the reverse. Someone might be single. Someone could be an earth sign. This could be a community, a house, a relationship. Someone moved to calmer waters. Someone's having an ego death that was orchestrating something. Okay. Somebody that kept trying to orchestrate something in your community, around your home, wherever you live, they're moving to calmer waters. So they were trying to orchestrate doing spell work on you because they're hoping any day now you're going to fall ill. They're hoping that on the morning of the full moon, on the 9th, okay, in 3 days, that you wouldn't wake up. I pray for the day that old Clyde won't wake up and I won't see you in the morning. You understand? They're hoping that by keep coming to your home environment and throwing magic at you back to back to back and death spells back to back to back. Child, I can't wait to see the backfire from all of this. That eventually you're going to become sick and they'll be the victor, and it will never happen. These people are delusional. Again, it's a call center that God's about to clear the room at. I don't know. It could be an NSA call center. You never know. What's this unexpected money? It could be a military call center. What's this unexpected money? What is this unexpected money? A King of Cups that didn't get, a father figure maybe, or someone that might have Pisces in their chart that didn't get what they were expecting from something that they orchestrated with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. And right now they have a very bad reputation. They've ruined their reputation with what they did with high honor in the reverse. Who's this military person? Or maybe someone was given some kind of authority. What is military person? Authority, discipline, rule, compliant. Somebody orchestrated something against you. Okay, so somebody was given some authority over somebody. And now they're in their thoughts about apologizing. Somebody orchestrated someone to have some kind of legal power over you. I don't know if I'm picking back up on a legal conservatorship, guardianship, or something, or control over someone or something. Somebody gave someone some authority over someone or something. Somebody could be a Pisces or somebody could be a father figure. And they found out this person was corrupt, and their reputation is ruined. And what's this court energy? What is this court energy? Somebody might have lied. I have Gemini energy here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. Somebody might have lied about something in order, and it might have had something to do with a judgment in court that had gotten reversed. And it was their complete wish fulfillment to what? What was their complete wish fulfillment? Now it's their complete wish fulfillment to pull their energy out of something and walk away. Who wants to walk away from something? Who wants to walk away? An Aquarius, or someone wants to walk away from an Aquarius or a star energy because they can't recover from what they did. All right, so let's jump in. So far, I have a Pisces, Aquarius. I'm picking up on Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini energy here. Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini. All right, what are the messages? Holy Divine Spirit. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the energy crowning this read? This blessed Wednesday, beautiful morning. Afternoon now. Well, in 10 minutes. All right, what is the energy crowning this read? Please and thank you. What is the energy crowning this read? Please and thank you. All right, so I have the Knight of Pentacles here. I have a Justice in the reverse. This is Libra energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And then I have the Ace of Wands. All right, so somebody has bad karma in the end of judgment. Okay. Somebody has bad karma right now in the under judgment. And they're under judgment. I feel like somebody knows every single thing that you say and do because they work with a call center that monitors you through a camera or through your phone or through a camera in your eye. Okay, through some remote neural chip inside, remote neural viewing, some kind of chip in your eye or a camera in your home or in your phone, laptop, devices, whatever. But somebody that gets everything they want to know about you from every second in the day. They know what you're doing. They know when to spiritually attack you. They watch you all day long and try to spiritually attack you at times when you might look vulnerable or weak, or you're trying to eat your food so you can't defend yourself because you're trying to sit down and have a meal. Somebody has been surveillancing you 24/7 because of a call center. It could be a woman that's a complete idiot. And they took action while watching you and did spell work on you to try to cause you a death. Okay. And they took action to do a death spell at a time when they thought you were vulnerable. This is why they get to watch you all damn day and all night, so that they can know the right time to attack you. And they didn't get what they were expected. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. And now because of that, they might be under judgment. And this person is depressed about that and regretful because they have bad karma right now with this judgment, the Five of Cups reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Because they orchestrated people to do death spells on you, but they're like, it's like they have an army of witches, and they're watching you through cameras and your devices, so they'll know exactly when to apply pressure and when to hold back. Oh no, right now they're free. So they know how to protect themselves, or they might attack us back. So let me hold off. We got to wait until they're in a position where they're about to sleep and they're comfortable in their bed, or we got to wait until they're about to eat, or wait until they're doing XYZ. You understand? That's what this person, that's literally That's literally what this person is literally doing. Okay. That's literally what this person is doing, watching you through a camera, and they are waiting for the right time to attack because they're weak. See, when you're God's people in alignment, however you define God, okay, but when you're in proper alignment and you know how to balance your dark and light energy and you're protected, these people have to try to get every advantage over you that they can. That's why so many of them have to attack you. And this is why they have to go so far up your ass and invading your privacy to try to have the upper hand over you to try to attack you. Because you have so much power, they feel like the only way we'll have a fighting chance is if we attack this person in numbers, and we have the advantage because we can watch them 24/7 because you too strong. So they got to have, you can't even see these people attacking you and they're still losing. You understand? You can't even see these people that are attacking you and they're still losing. But they get to see you. They get to hear you all day long. So it's like you're a giant. It's like you are a spiritual giant. You're like the jolly green giant, but on the spiritual realm. And they all want to know the secret to your power. More like Samson in the Bible energy. They're trying to figure out how to cut off your power source. And they couldn't do it through your confidence. They couldn't affect your emotions, and they couldn't get you to operate out of fear to lower your vibration. They're trying to figure out how to cut off your power, throw you off your spiritual path, so you be vulnerable and susceptible to their attack. You understand? But the thing about it is, they had to go overboard in blindfolding you. It's like we're gonna have to find a way to blind the giant. If we can blind the giant, so that they can't see us, but we can see them, and then 100 of us come at them at one time, then we can take them out, and they still ain't winning. That's why we said surrender in the reverse. These people are stupid. That's how spiritually strong you are. Because what they don't realize is we see in the spirit. We can feel your energy. It don't matter if we can see you in person or not. It doesn't matter, because they thought they'd have the upper hand and advantage because the attacks they're doing are spiritual attacks that you can't see with your naked eye. But they forget that the same way that they attack you, you can defend yourself or protect yourself or even attack back if you choose to. The same access they have to the spiritual realm, you have that and then some and more. All these things and more. They act like they're the only one that have any access to doing anything spiritual. They act like you're not intuitive and you don't get taps on the shoulder, like way before they're about to attack, and be like, yeah, they're working on it right now. 3 of Pentacles. Yep, they are over so-and-so's house. They are. Child. They stupid. Do I have enough time to eat lunch? Yeah, go ahead, eat your lunch. They're going to do this later on tonight. They're going to come through about 10:30 with a spiritual attack. Child, y'all act like we not already, y'all are already slow. And we already are aware of when you're going to spiritually attack, especially if we're intuitive, especially if we're spiritually ranked. Some of us be just sitting in the house with our guides having whole conversations about your goofy asses. They about to do what they doing now. What? Yeah, child, just go do an egg cleanse. Don't worry about them. You understand? Y'all are spiritually monitoring us. No, y'all are monitoring us through technology and through devices that are in our bodies or in our home or in our phones, laptops, or whatever it is. But we are spiritually monitoring your ass energetically and spiritually. See, you need that technology to try to get the upper hand over spiritually ranked people. But we don't need this technology because we have a connection to God. So we get the message even before you do. And we don't need a phone or a chip or anything to track y'all. We are surrounded by angels and guides that talk and conference with us all day long that tell us what y'all are doing. What they do is they just pop up sitting right on your big ass shoulders, and looking at your goofy ass planning, with their fist under their chin, Like, look, ain't this about a blip? Look at this mess. Look at her goofy ass. Straighten your wig, bitch. And then they're like, all right, I got the plan. Let's go. Blink, like Adrena Genie, and they come right back to us. Yeah, they over there. They sitting there right now. She's telling him to go ahead and sleep, take a nap, and rest because they're gonna try. They think if they do it all night, like for 6 hours straight, that they'll have success and they'll be able to do whatever. Or matter of fact, honey, just take a trip. Go to the beach. Just go to the beach. Catch them off guard. Wait till this time, and then out the blue, jump in your car and just drive to the beach. And that'll throw it, the magic is going to get lost, and they're going to be pissed off because they wasted so much time conjuring all that energy up. You understand? This is what they do. So someone could be a Libra, someone could be an Earth sign, or any other sign. Someone could be an Aquarius. Either way, somebody might be under judgment because they've been watching you, and they've had access to watch you through a call center. Okay, they've been able to watch you through. They've been able to watch you through a call center, or their connection to some kind of a call center, so that they can plan the attacks against you. And right now, they're under judgment, and they have very bad karma. Okay. Tell me about this call center. Tell me about this call center. Yeah, they create illusions from this call center. From this call center, this call center allows them to know your every move. Okay. And this is how they're able to create illusions in your life, meaning obstacles. Like today, I have to go. I'm making this up. Today, I have to go down and straighten out an issue at the water company about my water bill and some confusion about a meter. So they see in your phone that you're looking up the phone number to the water or whatever, and they immediately go to work. And first, they block the road, a fake detour on a street that you need to get to your location. And then when you get there, they have somebody else doing something else stupid to block and slow you down. And then they might, if they can, bribe somebody there to stall you out, give you a hard time, and stress you out to the utmost when it's something simple that you need to get done. This is how these people are able to get your energy, by literally watching your every move from a call center, so they'll know in advance how to plot and plan and orchestrate delays in your life and obstacles with any type of business you have to handle in anything in your life. You understand? Because they're goofy. They're stupid. They are losers. They are absolute losers. Okay. And so that's how they create illusions for you, by watching in your phone to see. And they pay these people a lot of money to do this too. And they offer money to people to create obstacles in whatever endeavors you have that day. This is what they're doing at this call center. But the cycle is over for that, is what they're saying. And they're sad. So this cycle of doing this is completely over, and they're sad about that. Okay. They can't persevere in this energy. This is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. What's going to happen at this call center? What is it's coming down? What is it's coming down? Get out the way. King of Wands. Okay. What is it's coming down? Something's not going in someone's favor because they didn't get what they were expecting when they tried to get away with doing something with someone that they might have bribed, but you know, they didn't. This person is someone that they don't work with on a regular basis, or that they don't normally give and take to. They don't have a strong relationship with someone or a friendship. They maybe only call on someone when they need something. They got somebody to work on doing something here. They got somebody, you know, they call different people at different times. They got somebody to work on doing something. Okay, I'm going to grab them. And to cause you an imbalance, but they're not going to get a new start. And they couldn't take a risk, whatever they were going to do. They better leave me alone. I'm about to start making cards on different types of call centers. I'm going to make a card for the IRS, the NSA. I'm going to make a call center, military call center, Verizon, what's it? AT&T, Sprint. They better stop with all the foolishness. Telling you. Yeah, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And they know that they can look. And when you call to complain, they know that they can locate the person that caused an imbalance in your account. They used to always go into my phone account and they would make changes to my account for Verizon. The same person from Thailand and East India. The same woman from East India that would do the spell work, and the same person from Thailand. They would only send my calls whenever I called Verizon only to this young man from Thailand and this older woman that's East Indian. That's how I knew. Oh, really? So any time of day or night, anytime I call, I only can get this one East Indian older woman and this young man from Thailand. Y'all got all my calls routed to a call center for every place that I have accounts with. That's what y'all have. That's what it is. That's what it is. So I have my own designated person for any agency I call that every time y'all can create blockages for. See, a bitch like me, I've got to just run out one day with no phone and randomly run up to somebody and be like, hey, can I borrow your phone to make a phone call? It's an emergency. Please, I'll pay you. Because that throws them off for a couple of hours because they don't know the person I randomly got phone. And I quickly handle my business, talk on the phone, and get someone different. Another way, if you feel like someone's playing with you with this gang stalking and call center, is if you are English speaking, and most of the people they route your call to do that. When you get on the phone and they say, press 1 for English, press 2 for habla español. Child, press 2 for Spanish, because most of the people on the Spanish hotline, well, all of them are bilingual and they speak English and Spanish. And then you're going to get someone they weren't expecting you to talk to because they're not expecting you to ask for Spanish. This is if you're not Spanish speaking. And then you're like, oh, I got you by accident, but I know you can still help me because you're bilingual, and get that person to help you. And it's sad you got to literally jump through all these hoops, when these people are trying to play in your face. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Yeah, you got to get on there and act like you speak another language, and then get someone bilingual, and then be like, no, I only speak English, but you can help me still, because that person might not know of what they're doing to you and might be able to quickly help you and resolve your problem. That happened to me before. I already knew they were going to try to send my call to the person that they had gang stalking me at a call center. So I went to a Spanish speaking person, and they helped me, and they resolved the issue I had within 3 seconds. Wherein they before had the designated gang stalker playing around with me, getting disconnected, going around in circles, acting like they don't understand the problem. When I hung up and called back, I got somebody that was bilingual. I pretended I spoke Spanish, but I couldn't get past habla. And then I was like, no, I speak English, but can you help me with a problem very quickly? I would forever be so gracious and grateful to you. And they were like, yeah, that's a simple fix. Here you go. Fix it. All right. Thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Within a few seconds, because they didn't have a chance to quickly contact that person and see if they can get them to cause an imbalance or say, I can't help you, ma'am. You need to go to the English speaking people. You got to catch them off guard sometime. But the point is slowing you down in your life by causing obstacles and delays, doing stupid shit, being childish. Somebody is jealous of your looks. You could be very handsome as a man or beautiful as a woman. This could be someone that has created a reputation for themselves. I don't know, is there a hurricane coming? I don't know why August is feeling like September and October, like we're in the fall right now. Somebody that was looking for a good time, not a long time, a sickness has overtaken them because they wanted to energy harvest off of you. Oh, wow. So you had someone that was jealous of your looks, whether you're a man or a woman, that now has possibly created a reputation for themselves. So people already know what they're about. This only looking for a good time, not a long time energy. They're sick right now. Somebody, and a sickness has overtaken them. And it's because they were trying to energy harvest from you. Okay. And the reason is because you are a spiritual warrior powerhouse. And you were placed here, like I said in the reading this morning, to destroy them. This was your assignment. And I did spell it right. I left the G out. That's what, but I wrote it on the bottom, and I didn't change cards because I'm not embarrassed that I made a mistake. I'm perfectly imperfect. But you understand what I'm saying? Shoot, don't blame me. Back in the day, I was the best at spelling, but I got lazy. We got the calculator, computer, spell check. I don't get, get rusty. All right. So nonetheless, this person was one of your spiritual assignments because you are a spiritual warrior powerhouse that was placed here to destroy them. I told you some of y'all were specifically placed here to destroy certain people that do things to you because they can't touch you or affect you, and they can't do anything to you. That's why you're there, for them to try with you what they've successfully done with other people that didn't have the spiritual ranking that you have. Who are you talking about? Who's this person that a sickness has overtaken, jealous of your handsomeness or beauty? A King of Pentacles? The Moon? Oh my. Is this a man jealous of a woman, or who? Take it as it resonates. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aye. It could be two people here. I don't know. Clarify that King of Pentacles. Somebody that was gaslighting and emotionally manipulating somebody. Okay. What's the page of Wands? What is the page of Wands? Someone very sad. Oh, okay. Someone could have fire in their chart as well. Okay. So what do we say? The King of Pentacles and the Moon card. Okay. So I have fire, water, and earth, all three. They couldn't create an illusion. Someone was trying to create an illusion about you. This might be the same person that was doing beauty spells on you. Somebody pulled an offer back from somebody. This could be an offer for a career. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. Okay. So somebody's career was dependent upon possibly proving themselves by doing something to you, like a rites of passage. Like if you can take down a divine one, that woman right there, she's spiritually protected. She a prayer warrior. If you can take her down, because nobody can take her down. If you can take her down, then we will give you a position at this job, this career, or whatever. We'll give you a promotion. You're gonna come in the door higher ranking than everybody else, because this is someone we really, really, really want to take out, but we just can't. So if you can take this person out, then welcome to the fold. But if you can't, you're not going to get this position. So somebody is extremely burdened right now because that's why they were going so hard in the paint against you. Okay. Oh, a Libra. The Empress reverse. Okay. Somebody could be an older woman or man. Okay. In distorted feminine energy, since the Empress is coming out, but in some chaotic, distorted energy that was trying to create an illusion, but she was jealous of your beauty. She was jealous of your beauty, and she's self-loathing with low self-esteem and depressed and isolated most of the time. And she was promised a big career in a high position at a place. I don't know if this is a call center, a cult, a business, an organization, a job in the government, whatever this is, whoever this Empress in the reverse is in this chaotic, distorted feminine energy, she was promised a promotion and a long career if she could destroy you and take you out. Okay? Because these other people can't take you out. And they want nothing more would make these people happy than to take you out. It would make their day. They would love for you to be destroyed, just you. They can't stand your ass. They're like, we have tried everything to kill this person. If you can just, I don't care if you're qualified for this job or not. If you can just take this high priestess right here out, you can. We're gonna award you with it. We're gonna anoint your feet. Okay, and this person was jealous of your beauty as well. And you got unstuck from every trap they tried to create for you. They tried to hide you, isolation spell, do spell work, send people toward you to catfish you so you'd have sex with them and take action with them. The Hierophant reverse, they felt defeated because they didn't get the contract, or the contract ended, or someone, the Taurus. The Lovers, the Star, someone could be Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody might not be healing from something. What's the Lovers? What is the Lovers? A partnership, a offer. Yes. Yeah, they're defeated because the Hierophant reverse. They wanted to become a revered spiritual leader. They wanted to become a revered spiritual leader with a high ranking in whatever group this is or organization, and it was contingent upon being able to completely destroy you. And that was stupid. And that's why they're upset, because the Hierophant reverse. They're not going to get it. They're not going to get this contract. Okay. The Page of Cups. It was them and a Cancer. Okay. This Empress reverse and a Cancer energy. I keep picking up on a Libra and a Cancer. The two of them together were going to rule in a kingdom of darkness if they could just take you out. And a King of Pentacles. Who's this King of Pentacles? Possibly an Aquarius. Someone that failed. A failure in life. A failure. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah. And they're not going to get a new start. They're not going to get a new start. They tried to cause an imbalance and it did not work. So they're not going to get a new start. That's it. The Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. They might have just gotten this news. Something got illuminated to them by this King of Pentacles. Yeah. Whoever made them this offer, they gave them some news. They let them know that they're not going to take a risk, or they're not going to get a new start now, because it's too much of an imbalance to whatever it is this group does. Okay. And who's sick right now? Is it the Cancer or the Libra? Who's sick? A sickness has overtaken them. Or is it that Aquarius or Earth sign? Oh my God, did somebody die? Or is this a Scorpio? Oh my God, is someone dying? But that's all right, because that's what these fools do. They demon to their death. And I mean that. Like, they'll do death spell after death spell. Come on, I don't care. Get all the cockroaches together. We can do it. We can do it. And then they'll, off the backfire, they'll become sick and almost die, get rushed to the hospital, and come back. And then when it's all over, if they survive it, they'll rest up until they get their strength back, and then they'll come for you again like an idiot. That's how they live. They're roaches. I promise you, they really are roaches, for real. If I live to see another day, bitch, I'll be back. I promise you that. You kiss my ass. You ever dealt with a cockroach? You ever dealt with one of them stubborn water bugs? And you know goddamn well you keep a clean ass house. But they're like, bitch, you kiss my ass. You didn't leave no plate out for me. And you're going to try to kill me too. Yes, because you have an entitlement complex to the point of delusion. Get out of my house. I'm going to kill you. Like, you kiss my ass. I can slip under this crack here in this part of the wall right here. Or the vent. Bitch, but you better believe I'll be back. I'm going to live to see another day. It'll be another battle tomorrow. Wait till I see you. You thought you was going to kill me. You could catch me because I was real big, right? Almost the size of your hand. Yeah, and look how fast I am. Well, I'll be back. Somebody might be dying right now. Someone could be Scorpio. Somebody could have Leo in their chart. Is someone dying? Clarify that death charge. Someone might be trying to keep something hidden with the moon. Clarify the death card, please. All right, a Cancer, Chariot, and then a fire sign, a Queen of Wands. Okay. So, okay, these people might be sick right now. Child, somebody might be sick. Someone could be a fire sign. Someone could be a Cancer. Yeah, both of them could have a diseases, demons and diseases, like Baskin and Robbins. Demons and diseases. The Lovers reverse. Some people that are separated from each other right now, because when they were working together, when at the time they were giving and receiving from each other, in a collaborated effort to try to take you out, they couldn't get away with it. But now maybe they have a disease or something. Someone's dying right now. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. They collaborated with an ally, a Libra, doing magic. And now somebody's sick. Maybe they feel like they're gonna die. Oh, the devil in reverse. Somebody can't recover. I can't say that I feel bad. That makes me feel very good. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is let me tell you, death can be a blessing. Because when your mind and when you're so far gone with demonic possession that you're not going to come back in this lifetime, it's just not going to happen. Not saying you don't have any hope. Other people, there are people that are able to come back. But when you're so far gone to the point where you become like a serial killer and you're just wanting to take people out and losing it, it's a blessing to be freed of that vessel that you're trapped in, that went through all the things that got you in the mindset where you have given your power over to a demon, and you can't find your way back. And if you're trapped in it, in misery, and something happens and you die, then you get an opportunity to try your lessons again. You get an opportunity to get a brand new body, to do some reflection on why you didn't pass your test, what happened, and what you have to redo and retake over. And now you're going to get a brand new body. Good luck this time around and come back. It's a blessing. It is a blessing. Okay, so somebody's not recovering. The devil reversed. Somebody said, who's dying? I got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I think that was it. I think that's what I got. The Page of Swords. Okay, somebody might be communicating or speaking something out about something to a Libra or an Empress in reverse. So a Cancer could be speaking something out to a Libra and telling them something that the magic backfired. Okay, so this Cancer energy is letting a Libra or Empress reverse energy know that their magic backfired. Okay, and what else? Oh. And that someone could be all out of energy, power, or that they're going to lose their stability. The Nine of Pentacle reverse. And they're having an ego death because they're not going to get this career and job. Someone's not going to work together anymore. Yeah. Someone's not going to work together with them anymore. The Three of Cups reverse. And their celebrations are over. And the reason their celebrations are over is because someone is still moving forward. Child, we already know these demons are stupid. They're like roaches running up on you and then getting stomped out, sprayed with roach spray, running away, and wait till they recover and then come back again. Ugh. What's this Page of Swords reverse? Someone could be very upset. Somebody could be talking a lot of shit and trash right now. Justice in reverse. This could be Libra energy. That's heartbroken. So somebody with a very sharp tongue could be speaking in a very disrespectful, angry way. Right now, they might be trying to figure out how to balance the situation. They could be watching somebody. They could be with a group of friends of theirs, watching someone right now, trying to figure out how they're going to balance the situation or get revenge or make a comeback or get revenge. They might be with a group of friends trying to figure out a plan right now to get revenge. I told you them roaches always come back. The King of Swords reverse. All right. What happened while someone was on a date, food, park, outing, movie? What happened? Somebody had an ego death, or someone changed how they felt about something. Okay, there was something that suddenly shifted or changed while someone was out on a date with someone or at a park or an outing. A Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be a man or a woman. What happened? The Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody. Spell work had backfired. Somebody might have been doing spell work on somebody, and they were backstabbed and betrayed. What were they doing at a park or on a date? They were trying to get away with someone that didn't have the same energy for them, or didn't have a lot of energy for whatever they was talking about. Okay. So somebody might have gone on a date with somebody or something like a date because they needed to have sex with them, and then get them to help them do something. But whoever the person is that they were trying to seduce and take on a date, they wasn't feeling them. Whatever spell work they were utilizing, it didn't work on them. And whatever they were trying, and they didn't have the same energy for whatever this person was talking about. So that's why they couldn't get this person to help them do something. Who is this person they went on a date with? A Knight of Pentacle, a Knight energy. Okay, that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this person changed how they felt about this person. So someone's magic wore off, and like something instantly broke, and they were like, "Oh, you look different in the daylight." Somebody was trying to get somebody to do something to somebody, but they had to first go on a date with them to try to seduce them and do magic on them. And the person suddenly just, the magic wore off or didn't work. And they just suddenly like, never mind, I just changed my mind. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it no more. I'm not feeling you. No, I don't want to have sex with you. Close your legs. I'm good. No, close it up, please. And crack a window in here. Whatever. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a smell woke him up or her up. Like, woo, wow, the spell's broke. Like ammonia. Yeah, something broke off of somebody. Somebody couldn't move to calmer waters about something. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Something with a bad investment. So they're trying to recruit some people to help them do something. But they're aware, because somebody's aware of who somebody works with or gives and takes from, who somebody associates themselves with, and their magic backfired. So it's like somebody has a reputation. Somebody's got a big reputation right now, and somebody's aware of the type of people and who they affiliate themselves with, who they give and take with, that Six of Pentacles. And because they're aware of this, it's almost like, nah, maybe not. Things aren't going too good for them folks right now. They can't keep something hidden about what they're doing or what they do. And somebody might be trying to avoid a tower. Okay. An imbalance. Okay. Who's a woman that's a complete idiot before I get ready to close down? Well, actually, I want to know what's about to happen at this call center or wherever this place is. I am curious about that. I mean, I did see something. I did see something about what was it? Was it an earthquake I saw? Well, I'll just wait for it to come out later. Tell me about it's coming down, get out the way. What is that? What's about to happen here? What's about to happen? They're going to have to release what they've been doing to you to win at all costs out of desperation. Someone's about to be backstabbed and betrayed at this call center. Okay, so somebody's about to be backstabbed and betrayed at this call center because something's going to get balanced. What is the Two of Pentacles? The Queen of Wands. Someone's might be trying to balance the situation. What's the Queen of Wands? What is the Queen of Wands? Please and thank you. What is the Queen of Wands? Somebody cannot move to calmer water. Okay. Yeah, somebody has unresolved mental issues that they can't move to calmer waters about, and they're overly emotional right now about it. Okay. So this could even be a supervisor at a call center or something like that. The Three of Pentacles. This might be like a supervisor at this call center, and they might not be able to move to calmer waters about something going on right now. Maybe someone's getting a lot of attention. Yeah, and they have to balance something with the Justice card. Okay, so there's like some kind of boss or supervisor energy at a call center that's about to have to clear the room. And they're going to have to clear the room. They knew what was going on, but they didn't care. But now they're going to have to straighten up and fly right at this call center and balance something and stop doing what they've been doing. Okay. In other words, before they would be like, I got another complaint about you. Child, throw that complaint away. Let's go to lunch. Okay, we'll go to lunch. Before, whoever this person is in charge of this call center was in some energy, like, hey, let's go to happy hour and I'm going to read all the complaints to y'all about y'all so we can have a drink. Let's take a shot every complaint I read. Ha, ha, ha. And they all laughing. You understand? before they were in some energy like, who gonna stop us? Ain't nobody paying attention to nothing right now, or enforcing nothing. And it might have been all laughing, giggles, and jokes. Look what they said about you. The supervisors, sitting with the employees. That's their cousins and family and other people. Yeah, she said you offended her. Oh, did she say I offended her? Oh, okay. Should I call and apologize? Ha ha ha. Before they were in some real, joking energy. They didn't give a damn. Ain't nobody getting fired, in trouble, written up, or anything. It was funny. But right now, because of the type of attention these people are getting, because people are setting people up to be followed, to be killed, and they're worried it might get a lot of public attention because the people are not dying that they're going after. It's drawing attention to them. So there is some kind of boss or something, or a leader at a call center. Maybe it's a department of a call center, and they're about to tighten up. That's what I'm getting. They're about to tighten up at this call center. They're about to clear the room. Okay. And for clarity, this woman that's a complete idiot, this woman that is a complete idiot. Okay. Somebody that's pulling their energy away. Someone could be an Aries, the Emperor. There might be a woman that might be an Aries. That's a complete idiot. No offense to my high vibrational Aries. You guys are brave. You're the first one to jump out there and make a new friend. And sometimes could be a little reckless, but you are brave. It can be loud and wrong. But I know some of you are very high vibrational, and you have different Aries placements in your chart. There might be a woman that's an Aries that might be like a blubbering idiot. Like I'm getting like a Miss Piggy energy signature here. Okay, I'm picking up on like a Miss Piggy, dominant, overly controlling, loud and wrong type energy here. It could be a feminine, that could be an Aries, possibly. And that might be this woman for somebody that's a complete idiot that somebody needs to let go of. Okay. All right. That's what y'all see these cards. I don't know who about to come out. All right. What's the final message? Holy Divine Spirit. What is the final message? And if you are an Aries in my collective, it don't mean it's you because Aries is coming out. We all know we are all signs. I know if you understand tarot, it doesn't mean that it applies to you. These are energies we're talking about, and we have all placements. Like me, I hate when I get a whole bunch of negativity on my sun sign, because it's pissing me off, because you making my people look bad. You making us fishies look bad. Okay. And I know it's some high vibrational Leos out there that are leaders, that know how to balance their dark and light energy, that are healers, that are awesome. I know one that is, not personally, but I know of one that is amazing. You got a little karmic Leo running around here, giving my high vibrational Leos a bad name. Okay. There are many different energies, that we all embody. But don't ever think that, hey, what you mean? I'm an Aries. No, it's not your energy. And all you gotta do, well, I didn't do any of that. Well, it's definitely not you then. I know most people already know that, but some people that might be newer to tarot sometime might get triggered. Like, no, I didn't. I never did something like that. Well, I ain't had sex in 5 years. What are you talking about? It's not you, sweetheart. It's not you. Calm down. It's not you. Different parts resonate with different people. It's many different energies. Take what resonates and leave what do not. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit. Final message. Oh yeah, I know there are some very positive, great leaders that are Leos. Trust and believe. Great people that are Leos, men and women. But then every now and then we get a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop a pussy. Every once in a blue moon, we'll get one of those. And then we'll get an air sign, and then a water sign, kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop up. All right, the Lover's reverse. All right, so somebody's partnership is over, and because of that, they're going to have to rebuild something in their life because the same way I started off, somebody's ancestors said, how many times is he going to leave this hoe? Because this person, when they get on the right track and then they go back again, and then they start to get on their path, and then they keep going back to this hoe. And if that person watching, if you're a masculine, your ancestors are asking, how many times are you gonna leave that hoe? When you gonna leave her alone for good and start working on our family bloodline or generational whatever, so we can come back? Because we not coming back to no mess. Get things in order. I do not want to come back in poverty. Go on and invest in some real estate. Matter of fact, go build somewhere where it's hot and warm and it has a good temperature. Because when I come back, I want to start a garden. And I'm planning on coming back through our family. I don't know why. So make sure you go in a climate that is conducive to growing, having a garden year round. All right, get to work. You chasing behind her ass while the property value is going up and down, and you losing time. And I don't want to come back before and have to wait a whole other generation to be able to live somewhere nice. Get to work. We'll support you and give you gifts while you down there on earth if you're doing the right thing, and we support what you're doing because it's helping us. If you're doing the right thing, we'll protect you and support you. That's why you're so lucky, because we're looking out for you, because you're doing the things that we need you to do so we could come back. Final message, Holy Spirit. So somebody might have broke up again or made a decision again to separate from somebody. They leaving this hoe again. This woman that might be a complete idiot. They have to rebuild. They're not going to work with somebody anymore. Or somebody got fired from their job or this career. And because of that, they won't be participating in helping to create any more conflict for you. Okay. So for right now, I guess someone is honoring what their ancestors want them to do, which is to leave that hole once and for good and go rebuild your life. So we got blessings for you. We got stuff lined up for you, but you can't get these presents until you do the right thing and behave. I told you clean your room, and you still refuse to do it. So no, you're not going to get not one of your Christmas gifts. You're not going to be able to open nothing until you do what we asked you to do. Now go back and clean your room. When you finish cleaning your room and do what you're supposed to do, then you'll be able to open your gifts. If not, all the other kids are going to be opening them, but not you, because you hard-headed and you don't listen. Guys, I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Much love. I will be back later on this evening on Love of the Highest Vibration, where we don't curse and we don't get too vulgar, because it's love of the highest vibration. It's something different for my sensitive viewers. I love y'all. Jessica B, Shamika Jackson, Lifted 222, One Who Possesses, Diane Garrison, the High Priestess, and anybody else here. All right, y'all have a great one. I love y'all. All right. Great afternoon.